All righty then. A lot of you are probably eating dinner, which is probably acceptable at this time, but my family, half them are today. But anyways, okay, I think I'm back on. I don't know if I was on or you guys did not hear me. But needless to say, I'm in my washroom and I want to touch on that subject that I spoke about in today's class. So if you haven't done today's class, I spoke about not using feminine products, like disposable feminine products during time of the month. So just a real quick rundown before Milana was born. So she's going to be 4. So about, I would say 6-7 years ago, I started having problems with my period and my ovaries. I was entertaining having another kid and I was always having problems. I wasn't having a consistent period. My one ovary was showing not to function. I went for countless ultrasounds. And, you know, the Michelle that I am, I started digging up some research on tampons and pads. And at this time, I was also being tested for celiac. And I thought, you know what? Growing up, I had a lot of UTIs, urinary tract infections. I had a lot of then yeast infections because of the antibiotics. And I started reading things that were like tying it back to feminine products. So, you know, I thought, you know what, I heard about the Diva Cup and those that did my class at the time, you know, I was saying that I started using a Diva Cup. And back then it was like, oh my God, you're doing what? Like, what are you, a tree hugger? Like, what are you wearing, sandals now and socks? Okay, like tell me, this is exactly what, you know, my siblings were like, what? You have to take that out? And at the beginning I was like, oh, it's kind of like weird. But I started to notice that I, you know, wasn't getting UTIs. I wasn't getting yeast infections because I was on antibiotics. And I started to notice that my period started to change, right? So, and I didn't feel like I was being rash. Like, okay, I also was having allergic reactions to the feminine products. So I'm very, very conscious about, you know, even soaps that I use because I feel like I'll get a rash, okay? And I could say this in this group. I wouldn't be saying this in the fitness because maybe people are, you know, family members are doing the fitness class with you, but this is all women in this group. So I'm going to literally show you what it looks like and how it works. And we're like, I have no idea. Because I had a lot of messages today about like with Knix. Like, so there is Knix period underwear, okay? And the Knix period underwear I have, but I use it, you know, at night in combination, you know, with the alternatives. It can't really hold. Like I, you know, I've had kids, a lot of us had kids, and my periods are very heavy, so it wouldn't really work for me. At the end of my period, it does. Now, moving on. So I'm literally, and I love how like I keep everything in this bag that's for me, and it says kale. Yeah, I think my neighbor Liz, you're on here, you give this to me. Okay, so this is, you know, okay, it's been washed, obviously, used soap, but this is what the Diva Cup looks like. When I first bought it, I was like, how the heck? Like, what am I going to do with this? And I thought about, you know, like, even thinking about my daughter growing up, like, what is she going to use? I don't know when I get to that point. I mean, she's very young now, but anyways, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first 3 periods, I was just like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, is it gonna get stuck up there? Like, you know, a lot of women, including myself, I mean, I took anatomy, but you still don't have an understanding of how things are like working, how things get stuck up there. You know, you hear these things, but then anyways, logically, it can't. Okay, so this can stay up to 12 hours. And, you know, you're like, oh, that's nothing. But like, you know, when you wear a pad or a tampon, you really can't judge how much blood's coming out of you. I mean, this is TMI for a lot of you. Just, you don't have to watch it. But I like to share all aspects of health and wellness. So it will hold a lot. On my heavy days, I change it twice a day. On my not so heavy days, I can keep it in. I keep it in for like 9 hours. And then again, I'll switch it, but like it's not full. Okay. But it will get full on my heavy days, the first 2 or 3 days. Like sometimes 2 or 3 times a day I have to change it, but it doesn't leak, okay? You fold it, half, you turn it up, it goes in, and it sucks back in there. And you know what? It stays in there. And when you want to take it out, you take it out. Yes. Is it messy? Okay. Yes. Do I feel better about using this on me than tampons? Yes. Okay. Now, I think I'm calling it right. This is, okay, the other thing that I bought. Okay. Now, this is a totally different cup. This is the Knix. Now, it's going to get TMI, and I'm going to be really blunt with you. So, this definitely feels easier to go on. So, it is very soft, okay? It literally, this one, okay, it goes in. So, I'm going to explain. My daughter's going to be coming in here. This goes in, and it sticks out like this, okay? So, you have a little thing that sticks out. Yes, honey? I have... Okay, my son's watching TV. Oh, thank you. This is Mama too. Oh, that's beautiful. She made my name with the M. Very, very nice. Okay, Mommy just wants to finish this, okay? I'll be there in a minute.
Go pee.
Okay, go pee. we are in the washroom. Okay. This is real life, okay? So that has a little, it sticks out like this, okay? So it sticks out. You don't feel it. You don't feel it, okay? Now this one, you squish it and it goes all the way up. And it gets pulled in and sits underneath your cervix. So it is deep.
Oh my God.
Okay, just don't worry after, okay? Okay, just go get
What you doing?
just go, no, Mommy's on live. Anyways, I'm gonna have to get going. I have to finish this later. But this one, Milana, I have Chopper in here. I'm gonna finish this conversation later, okay? Because this one you can do other things with. Okay, you know what I'm getting at. You can do things, and one second. Yeah, no, yeah, one second. Okay, so I will finish the conversation later, or yeah, that's what we talk about in this house. But what I want to say to you is that the accountability call at 8 o'clock. I will talk more about this on that call at the end.
I want to show the people my tattoo.
You want to show people the tattoo? She wants to show people the tattoo. Okay, wash your hands. Hurt. Spider-Man tattoo. Wow. I will talk more about this in that call at the end, but today, 8 o'clock.
Mom, I'm going to go watch that TV.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to finish. But anyways, our accountability call is at 8. I just didn't want to talk to her about that. Madison's watching live. Madison, I'm not sure you're watching live, but this is only for female conversation. This is for no kids. So no kids should be watching this video. No kids should be watching this video. So this goes right through, it sits under your cervix, and you can't see anything. So without me saying anything, with this one, you could do a lot of other things because nothing's obstructing, okay, the entrance. That's what I'm going to say. If you need more clarification on that, you could message me. Now, I have not done that with this yet. This is new for me because I've been a Diva Cup girl for a long time. But I heard that this has more options for you with regards to lifestyle, okay? So if you're on vacation and, you wanted to not, you want to just be, yourself on vacation, or whatever, it's Valentine's Day or it's your anniversary, you know where I'm getting at, okay? So that is possible with that one, okay? I will say it's definitely more comfortable than the Diva Cup. So if you have never used the other one, the Knix, it's definitely more comfortable. And I will say that in general, these are better for the environment. Okay, they're better for you because we know with disposable pads and tampons, you can get rashes, staph infections, toxic syndrome. I mean, that's extreme, but it's also something to consider, okay? So if you want more information on any of that stuff, please let me know. And with that being said, I'm going to go back to being a mom. I was in here cleaning, and I thought, you know what? I had a lot of messages. And the accountability call tonight at 8 is about mindful eating. Mindful eating. The cues, hunger cues, things to watch out for, emotional eating. So if you want to tune in, which I would love, it's at 8 o'clock. I'm going to post a Zoom link at about, I would say, probably like sooner than later, around 7, because I'll put my daughter down and get right to that call. It's going to be 30 minutes, and we'll save time for some questions, but really, it's 30 minutes of information, and I would love for you to join. Okay. Hopefully I'm going to edit this and make sure that no kids will watch this video just for a warning. Okay? All right, ladies, I will see you soon. Ciao.